Kobe Bryant, a legend that never goes out. The rings, the records, the trophies, they are all part of history. But Kobe Bryant went far beyond statistics. He was the soul of the Lakers, the tireless warrior who inspired generations. Wearing no. 8, he was explosive. Wearing no. 24, he became immortal. His 81 points in a single game? Historic. His 5 NBA titles? Legendary. But it was his Mamba mentality, that obsession with excellence, that made him an eternal inspiration. Kobe taught us that giving up is not an option. That pain is just fuel for greatness. That every defeat is a learning experience and every victory must be earned with sweat and blood. Today, the Staples Center may have changed its name, but his presence is still there. Every flag on the roof, every echo of Kobe from the crowd, every young man who dreams of being great. He lives in it all. Time may pass, but your legacy will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Mamba. Your flame will never go out. The eternal spirit of the Mamba. For Lakers fans, Kobe Bryant wasn't just a player. He was the heart of the team, the embodiment of what it means to wear the purple and gold. His passion for the game, his tireless work ethic and his unstoppable mentality transformed not just a franchise, but an entire generation of fans and athletes. Who doesn't remember those magical moments? The impossible shot against the Suns in the playoffs. The unforgettable duel with Allen Iverson in the 2001 finals. The emotional hug with Shaq after winning the third championship. The 2009 title to silence the critics. And of course, his 60-point farewell, a final act of greatness from a player who always gave everything for basketball. But Kobe wasn't just an icon on the court. Off the court, he showed that his greatness went beyond basketball. A devoted father, a tireless mentor, a visionary of the sport. He left us too soon, but his impact is eternal. At every Lakers game, we feel his presence. With each clutch throw, we imagine the Mamba's determined look in his eyes. With every player who refuses to give up, we know his legacy lives on. The world has lost a hero, but his legend will never die, the legacy that never dies. Kobe Bryant was never just a basketball player. He was a symbol of dedication, resilience, and ambition. His impact went far beyond individual trophies and achievements. He showed the world that the impossible can be achieved, if you're willing to give it your all. The Mamba mentality was not just a slogan, but a lifestyle. For Kobe, every practice was a battle, every game was a chance to be better than the day before. He didn't accept excuses, he didn't back down from challenges, and he never settled for mediocrity. When he tore his Achilles tendon in 2013, most players would have walked off the court in a heap. But Kobe? He stood up. He walked to the free throw line. He made both shots. And then he walked off the court, head held high. That was the Mamba spirit. And it wasn't just on the court that Kobe showed his greatness. After retiring, he devoted himself to new passions, showing that the competitive spirit didn't have to die with the end of a career. He became an award-winning author, a mentor to young athletes, and above all, an exceptional father to his daughters. The relationship between Kobe and Gianna was something special. He saw in her a reflection of his own passion for basketball, and together they dreamed of transforming women's basketball. Unfortunately, that dream was cut short too soon, but its impact lives on in every girl who picks up a basketball and believes she can conquer the world. Always a Laker, always an idol. The Lakers were never the same without Kobe on the court. But his presence still echoes in every corner of the arena. The No. 8 and No. 24 hanging high from the Crypto.com arena ceiling are reminders that a legend never fades. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the entire new generation of Lakers carry his influence. Every fan who shouts Kobe while throwing a paper ball into the trash keeps his essence alive. He is no longer here physically, but his spirit is in every detail of the team he loved so much. Every birthday, every January 26th, the pain of loss returns. But along with that pain comes gratitude. Gratitude for having witnessed greatness. Gratitude for every unforgettable moment. Gratitude that Kobe was our hero, Mamba forever, inspiration forever. The years go by, but the name Kobe Bryant lives on in every Lakers fan's mind. Whether it's on murals all over Los Angeles, in videos of his plays that continue to go viral, or in the words of athletes who grew up trying to imitate his moves, his influence remains untouchable. Every time someone mentions the Mamba mentality, they are perpetuating a teaching that goes far beyond basketball. It means giving it your all, never settling for the basics, learning from defeats and turning difficulties into motivation. Kobe showed us that success does not come from luck, but from tireless effort. And that's why his legacy doesn't just belong to the Lakers. It belongs to the sport, to the culture, to those who dream big and work hard to make their dreams come true. The moments we will never forget. If you close your eyes and think about Kobe, every Lakers fan will remember a different moment. Fire the 81-point game against the Toronto Raptors, the second highest scoring game in NBA history. Trophy the 5 NBA titles, including the 2010 Finals, when he defeated his biggest rival, the Boston Celtics, and declared that it was the most important title of his career. Flexed biceps the return after injuries, showing that his determination was greater than any obstacle. Microphone the last game against the Utah Jazz, when he scored 60 points and said goodbye with the words that echo to this day, "Mamba out." Each of these moments reminds us of who he was and what he stood for. Los Angeles, Kobe's house. Kobe wasn't just a Lakers player. He was the Lakers. From Jerry West to Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal to LeBron James, the Lakers have always had legends. But Kobe was the one who spent 20 years wearing just one jersey, honoring the team's tradition and building a unique connection with the city. Los Angeles reciprocated that love. The murals covering the city's walls are more than tributes. They are declarations that Kobe will live forever in the heart of LA. The Staples Center, now Crypto.com Arena, will always be the home where he made history. Kobe didn't die. He became eternal. The future he dreamed of. If there's one thing we can do to honor Kobe, it's to follow his example. Whether on or off the court, we can bring the Mamba mentality to our lives. We can give our best every day, push our own limits and never give up. Kobe always believed in the potential of the new generation, and his work with Gianna in women's basketball was proof of that. His impact can be seen in the WNBA, the NBA, international basketball, and in any young woman who dreams of being great. He may be gone, but his mission lives on, and it's up to us to keep it alive. A legacy that transcends generations. Kobe Bryant's impact isn't limited to just those who watched him play. His influence spans generations, inspiring young athletes who grew up watching his videos, studying his moves and adopting his winning mentality. Today, names like Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Luka Doncic carry clear traces of the inspiration left by Kobe in their careers. Many had the privilege of training with him, listening to his advice and learning directly from the master. But it's not just NBA players who carry this spirit. Every person who refuses to give up, who faces adversity with determination, and who works tirelessly to achieve their goals is applying the Mamba mentality to their life. Because Kobe was never just about basketball. He was about overcoming, dedication and passion for what you do. Love for family and legacy beyond the court. If Kobe was relentless on the court, off it he was a family man, a loving and dedicated father. His relationship with Gianna Bryant was one of the most beautiful aspects of his post-NBA life. He trained her, encouraged her and dreamed of seeing her shine in women's basketball. Together, they attended WNBA games, promoted the growth of the sport, and proved to the world that women deserve the same recognition as men in basketball. For Kobe, the future of basketball involved Gianna and all the young women who shared the same passion. The tragedy that took their lives was devastating, but the work he began continues. His influence on the WNBA, youth basketball and the development of women's sports continues to grow. The Mamba Sports Academy, now the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation, continues to support young athletes, ensuring his impact continues for generations to come. Kobe in pop culture, an immortal icon. Kobe transcended sports and became a pop culture icon. He was featured in films, TV series, video games, songs, and advertising campaigns. His presence was so striking that he inspired rappers, actors, and artists from different fields. His 2018 Oscar for the short film Dear Basketball showed that his genius went beyond the court. He was a storyteller, a visionary, someone who knew his legacy could live on in many ways. Kobe Bryant wasn't just a basketball player. He was a force of nature. Mamba forever. How do we honor his name? The greatest tribute we can pay to Kobe is not just in murals, tributes, or videos of his plays. The true tribute is in how we live our lives. Backhand index pointing right. Be disciplined. Train, study, work hard and strive for excellence. Backhand index pointing right. Overcome difficulties. Don't accept excuses. Don't let obstacles stop you. Backhand index pointing right. Be passionate about what you do. Put your soul into everything you love. Backhand index pointing right. Help others grow, just like Kobe did with so many people around him. Your name will be remembered forever, but more than that, your mindset can transform the world. With every Kobe yelled before a shot, to every fan wearing the number 8 or 24 jersey, to every young athlete who refuses to give up, Kobe is still here. He may have left us physically, but his presence will never disappear. Kobe Bryant, the spirit of the Lakers, lives on. Time passes, new generations emerge, but for Lakers fans, Kobe Bryant will never be just a memory. He is a constant presence, a symbol of dedication, a model of overcoming. Every game played at Crypto.com Arena carries its own energy. Every time a player dons the purple and gold, they carry the responsibility of honoring a legacy that Kobe helped build. The Lakers franchise is one of the most glorious in NBA history, full of idols, but none connected as deeply with the fans as Kobe Bryant. He was the player who went through it all with the Lakers. Ups and downs, glories and rebuilds, titles and challenges. He could have left. He could have given up. But he chose to stay. He chose to fight. He chose to be a Laker forever. And that's why Kobe isn't just a team legend, he's the very spirit of the franchise. The new generations and the impact of Kobe. Kobe Bryant's influence is not limited to the past. He has shaped the present and inspires the future. Today, young NBA talents talk about how they studied his moves, watched his games, and tried to replicate his mentality. Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Trae Young, Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant, they all grew up watching Kobe and absorbing his style of play. And not just in the NBA. The generation that followed Kobe is now in the world of business, art, sports, and so many other areas, bringing the Mamba mentality with them in everything they do. Because Kobe taught us something much bigger than basketball. He taught us that excellence is a daily commitment. The eternal number 8. The immortal number 24. It's rare to see a player have 2 jerseys retired by one team. But with Kobe, it was inevitable. He had 2 careers in one. Purple circle with number 8, we saw the fierce, athletic young man, hungry for achievements. The boy who came straight from high school to challenge legends and make a name for himself. The Kobe who, alongside Shaquille O'Neal, won a historic three-peat between 2000 and 2002. Yellow circle with number 24, we saw the most experienced, most technical, most lethal player. The leader who carried the Lakers back to the top. The Kobe who, alongside Pau Gasol, won the 2009 and 2010 titles, avenging the defeat against the Celtics and solidifying his greatness. Regardless of the number, the mentality has always been the same. And today, it doesn't matter if a fan wears the number 8 or number 24 shirt, he is carrying the essence of a player who will never be forgotten. One last throw, one last memory. The night of April 13, 2016 will forever be one of the most exciting moments in basketball history. The Staples Center was packed. The city of Los Angeles stopped. The whole world was watching. It was Mamba's last dance. And as always, Kobe Bryant gave us something unforgettable. 60 points. An absurd last quarter. A victory with his signature. And then he took the microphone and, with a smile on his face, left us with his last words on the court. Backhand index pointing right, Mamba out. Backhand index pointing left. But the truth is that Mamba never left. She lives forever. Kobe Bryant, more than a name, an eternal legacy. Purple heart, thank you for everything, Kobe. Yellow heart. Hashtag Mamba forever, hashtag Lakers for life. If you want, I can continue with more specific stories, player testimonials, or something more emotional. What do you think? You said. Continue where you left off. ChatGPT said. Kobe Bryant, a legacy written in gold and purple. Years pass, but Kobe's absence is still felt. His name echoes in the halls of Crypto.com Arena, his face is on murals throughout Los Angeles, and his story lives on in every fan who carries the Mamba spirit with them. The pain of loss may never completely go away, but it has been transformed into something greater, a symbol of resilience, dedication, and love for the game. Kobe lives on in every clutch shot. Kobe lives on in every fan who refuses to accept defeat. Kobe lives on in every young player who steps on the court hungry to win. He may have thrown his last pitch in 2016, but his story will never have an end. The eternal tributes to the King of Los Angeles. Since his departure, the basketball world has made a point of honoring Kobe in every way possible. Trophy All-Star Game 2020. The game's format was changed to honor him, with teams competing for the Kobe Bryant MVP award. Artist palette murals in Los Angeles and around the world. Artists immortalized his image, depicting iconic moments from his career and his relationship with Gianna. Military Medal Basketball Hall of Fame. In 2021, Kobe was inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame posthumously, with an emotional speech from his wife, Vanessa Bryant, alongside Michael Jordan. Basketball teams and players dedicating achievements to him. The Lakers' 2020 title was especially symbolic. It was a season full of challenges, but LeBron James and the team made it clear, the victory was for Kobe. What did Kobe Bryant leave us? Above all, Kobe Bryant left us with a purpose. Whether in sports, work, or life, he taught us that greatness is not a gift, it is a choice. It is the result of tireless work, of sacrifice, of a relentless pursuit of excellence. He left us the Mamba mentality, a concept that transcends basketball and applies to anyone who wants to be the best version of themselves. He left us memories that will never fade. He left us with the responsibility to continue his legacy, to inspire future generations and to never accept anything less than our best. Mamba forever, one last cry from the fans. If there's one thing any Lakers fan can say for sure, it's that Kobe Bryant will never be forgotten. He was more than a player. He was more than a champion. He was a warrior, a leader, an icon. And even though your journey in this world ended too soon, your impact is eternal. So to every fan who saw Kobe play, to every kid who dreams of being like him, to every person who carries his mindset. Close your eyes, imagine the ball rising into the air, the clock hitting 0 and the Staples Center erupting in celebration. The spirit of the Mamba lives in us all. Kobe Bryant's greatness was never just about his titles or stats. What made him timeless was the way he inspired millions of people around the world. He didn't just play basketball, he changed the game and the mindset of everyone who followed him. His impact can be seen in players who continue to honor him on the court, such as Devin Booker, Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving and so many others who carry his influence in every move, in every decisive shot. But his impact goes beyond the field. He is remembered by companies that strive for excellence, by artists who strive to overcome their own limits, by students who dedicate themselves tirelessly, by parents who learn to balance work and family with the same love and discipline he demonstrated. The Mamba mentality is not just a sporting concept. It's a lifestyle. The last legacy, Gianna and the love of women's basketball. If there was anything that made Kobe's eyes shine brighter than basketball, it was his family. He was a devoted father, a mentor to his daughters, and a tireless advocate for women's basketball. Gianna Bryant was a rising star. At just 13 years old, she already demonstrated the same passion and determination as her father. Kobe believed that she and other young players could transform women's basketball, bringing more respect, recognition, and visibility to the sport. The relationship between father and daughter was pure, true, and full of purpose. They shared the same dream. And even with the tragedy, this dream did not die. Kobe's work to strengthen women's basketball lives on through the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation, which supports young athletes and promotes equal opportunities in sports. Every girl who picks up a ball and is inspired by Gianna and Kobe's story is helping to keep that legacy alive. The name that will never be forgotten. Kobe Bryant may no longer be physically with us, but his impact is everywhere. Pushpin in every fan who wears their jersey with pride. Pushpin in every child who shouts Kobe as he throws a paper ball into the trash. Pushpin in every athlete who refuses to give up, even in the face of the greatest difficulties. Kobe's story did not end on that tragic January 26, 2020. On the contrary, it became eternal. His teachings, his mindset, and his passion for the game will continue to inspire generations upon generations. And as long as there is someone striving to be better than they were yesterday, Kobe Bryant will be there. He taught us that life is not just about victories and achievements, but about effort, dedication, and love for what you do.